Have you ever wondered why planes don't get faster? Let's be real, cars keep getting faster, phones keep getting smarter, computers become more powerful every year. So why does a passenger plane today fly at almost the same speed as one from 50 years ago? With all our technology, why aren't we flying from London to New York in 2 hours instead of 7? The answer isn't because we can't build faster planes. We absolutely can. In fact, humans already built passenger planes that flew more than twice as fast as today's airliners. So if faster plane already exists, why did we stop using them? In this very video, I'm going to explain the science behind why planes don't fly faster. Imagine you're riding a bicycle. Pedaling a little faster doesn't take much extra effort, but trying to double your speed feels more harder. Airplanes face the same problem. The faster they fly, the harder the air pushes back. This force is called drag. At normal airline speed, engine already burn thousands of liters of fuel every hour just to overcome that drag. But here's the problem. Drag doesn't increase slowly. It grows much faster as speed increases. That means a plane flying much faster may need dramatically more fuel for only a small reduction in travel time. For airlines, that's a disaster. Fuel is already one of the biggest expenses. Every extra liter costs money. Now imagine hundreds of flights every day. Those costs quickly become enormous. For most people, saving money is more important than saving time. But fuel isn't the only problem. As a plane gets closer to the speed of sound, the air starts behaving differently. The speed of sound is around 1235 km per hour. Most passenger planes fly around 900 km per hour. That's not a coincidence. Building an aircraft that can safely handle those forces is extremely difficult. It also makes the plane much more expensive. But there was one famous aircraft that ignored all of these problems. It was called the Concorde. This plane could fly at more than twice the speed of sound. A trip from London to New York took less than 3.5 hours. Passengers loved the speed. But operating this plane was really expensive. It burns huge amount of fuel, maintenance cost was very high, only a small number of people could afford the ticket. Most travelers simply chose cheaper flight instead of this one. Eventually the plane was cancelled. Not because it wasn't fast, because it wasn't profitable. There's another reason airlines don't want faster plane. Think about your last trip. First you arrive at the airport early, then security, boarding, taxiing to the runway, waiting for takeoff. After landing, more waiting before the reaching gate. Even on a long flight, several hours are spent on the ground. The time saved in the air may only be a few minutes. That's hardly worth spending billions more on fuel. Flying much faster also creates a bumpier ride. The faster an aircraft moves, the more air rubs against its surface. That creates friction. At extremely high speed, the outside of the aircraft becomes surprisingly hot. Engineers need special material that can survive those temperatures. Again, that means higher costs. Today, airlines are focused on something different. Instead of making planes faster, they're trying to make them cheaper, quieter, and more fuel efficient. Passengers benefit from this though, because cheaper operating costs help keep ticket price lower. So even though modern technology could build much faster plane, speed is no longer the main goal. Efficiency is. But does that mean supersonic travel is gone forever? Not necessary. Several companies are working on new aircraft designed to fly faster than today's plane while using less fuel. Engineers hope new materials, better engine, and smarter design can solve many of the old problems. Whether these planes become common is still uncertain. They must prove they can make money, not just break speed record. Because in commercial aviation, the faster plane doesn't always win. The plane that carries the most passengers safely, burn the less fuel, and keep ticket prices affordable is usually the one to succeed. So the next time you're sitting on a plane wondering why isn't it flying faster, remember this. It's not because humans can't build a faster plane, it's because building one that people can actually afford is a harder challenge. It's all about money, guys. Money is the problem.